Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Matt. This is part 3 of the 3-part series on how to get over log. First part was for beginners on the skid plate method. I highly recommend you check that video out, as well as part 2, which was double blip tutorial, and I think that's the most useful thing. So I'll just put like flags or whatever, however the YouTubers do it. I'll figure it out. And then part 3, this is suspended log tutorial. What we do is you use a jab zap. So you basically compress front and rear at the same time, and then you hop your rear wheel up onto the log. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you get value out of this, be sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate it. Before I put in clips of me doing jab zaps, I'm gonna explain exactly what I'm doing so you guys can replicate it. This is a pretty difficult maneuver and there's a lot going on at once. For the jab zap, I start the wheelie about a bike length back. That's a couple feet farther back than what you normally do with a double blip, but you have to start it farther back because you need that room to drive your tire into the log. So you start the wheelie about a bike length back, carry your front wheel, and then you drive your front wheel extremely hard into the log about 2/3 of the way up. Once you do that, it compresses your front and rear suspension, and what that does is give your back end traction, and it sets your suspension up to preload. So you drive your front tire in. At that time, you're revving the bike just all the way. Well, I'm on a 200. If you're on a 300, you probably don't need to rev it up all the way, but I rev it all the way up. And then as the suspension's unloading, boom, I jump off the pegs and dump the clutch and shut off the gas. So I'll do it again. Bike length apart wheelie, right? Set the tire into it, drive it in, all gas, shut off clutch, jump off, boom. All right, so I'm gonna put the clips in here of me doing it. Hopefully that'll do a better job of explaining it than I just did. I started the wheelie about a bike length back, gives you room to drive the front tire in really hard, and then the suspension compresses, you squat down with the bike, and then as it rebounds you jump off the pegs, and that's what gives your bike lift, because if you just stay on the pegs, it's not gonna get off the ground. Notice how when I jump off the pegs I let off the gas. This is very important because if you don't do this, the back tire tends just to keep tracking forward on the dirt. This clip is a super good example of driving the front tire in for traction, because as you can see, when you drive your front tire into the ground, it compresses the suspension, and then if you look at the back tire right there, see how flat it is? It flattens the tire into the ground so you get more tread onto the dirt, and it just hooks up like crazy. And then as you unload the bike, the back tire should end up right where you drove the front tire into the log. Thank you guys for watching this video on how to jab zap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it. Jeez, what is Anthony doing? All right, see you in the next video. Peace out.
Wear your helmets.
Yeah.